Okay. Yeah, yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me close some of my tabs. Oh, and turn up my mic. That's better. Yeah, I've been reading a new webtoon a minute ago. And I kind of need to change my mindset. I'm somewhat still thinking about this cute little girl who's also some kind of marine beastkin. Yeah. Got some packages today from Amazon. And I'm fully declaring war on the moth infestation that is somewhere maybe in my attic or maybe the neighbor's one. And then they are flying to us. So now my entire apartment is smelling of lavender, and I have these kind of bugs, like the good kind of bugs, that are actually, let me look up what they are called in English. They're called, or it doesn't really say. So it's a kind of fly, and you buy the eggs of them, like you buy like hundreds, if not thousands of eggs of them, because they're really, really small. And supposedly they are parasitic to moth eggs. So once they hatch, they like to eat the moth eggs or like to get into them. So they are like really good at fighting moth infestations. So I have some of those as well. And I also have some poison as well, and probably going to spread that around tomorrow because I'm getting annoyed by all the moths. Yeah, that's been my day. Obviously not quite all of it, but it's the one thing that I really noticed when I just when I went outside shopping earlier, because I don't really notice it while I'm in my room or in my apartment. But once I went outside and then came back home from shopping, I really noticed the lavender smell. And it's probably gonna stay like that for a couple of months now, according to the information on the packaging. Like 3 months to 6 months. That's a lot of lavender smell to endure. And hopefully I'll get used to it soon enough. Yeah. Other than that, working on trying to become a better content creator. First TikTok that actually had a little bit of reach, like 1,000 views. It's still nothing, but it's nice to not be stuck at even less. And I'm really excited about some of the upcoming games. But for today, I'm gonna stick with Spire. there's still, yeah, I still have to beat Ascension 10 on the Ironclad, which I'm trying to do today, hopefully, maybe. And then we'll also look at some of the other classes. But yeah, today is Ironclad. Also, there was a patch, I realized. There was a patch for Slay the Spire 2. Some of the cards changed. I don't think the Ironclad got changed too much. Oh, why is it so small? It's weird. That's not intended. Maybe it changes once I start. We'll see. No, there's apparently a big border. This is really weird because it looks full screen on my end. What if I go into the settings? No, looks correct. Fit to canvas. It's already fit to canvas. Stretch to canvas. But maybe that's just how it's gonna be. Or I could... This is not what it's supposed to look like. Alright, maybe a bit better. Learn something new every day. Every day. Maybe that's because of the patch as well. Very possible. So I don't think the Ironclad got changed too much, but some of the enemies got changed, so the Ironclad one might still feel different. And the most important change is that the Doormaker was removed as an Act 3 boss, and instead there's a new Act 3 boss. So would be nice to learn about that one today. But obviously, first of all, we gotta need to make it all the way to the boss, and even if we do, we might just be getting a different boss because it's random, and there's, I believe, 3 different Act 3 bosses. I'm looking at a path that has 3 elites, and I think there's only the one I marked. Has a semi-early shop. And I'll go with the extra strike. I think Ironclad is one of the few classes where the strike can actually be really helpful. Petrified Toad is interesting. And some extra gold. We will see. So we could kill him right now with just with the stone, but maybe we can kill him even without the stone. If we accept 3 damage. Okay. Then for the next, there's the perfected strike, sorry. Now we have 2 stones. Do we even need it? We will see. Though, I mean, there's no harm in... Yeah, it makes no difference. So we... Weak potion or stone? Weak potion of stone. I think the stone might save more health. And we are fighting 3 elites, which means we are fighting all kinds of the elites, each possible elite at least once. There's the bird, there's the statue, and there's the wriggler. Some AoE might be nice against the wriggler. Vicious doesn't really do too much for us right now. Shrug It Off is a good defensive card. Let's see if maybe Breakthrough will help us with the wriggler. So we can save 2 health now if we use the stone. Maybe I should have done that. I don't know why I didn't. Slide it's I'm noticing already the non-optimized place. Flex potion is nice. And the other cards are not too important. Juggling might be okay with perfected strike. So even just getting more strikes is okay. The upgraded version has innate, which I actually don't like. True Grit might be a good start into getting the first exhaust, but only if we upgrade it. And we are getting an upgrade soon, right? Yeah, even before the next elite. Molten Fist is just good damage. Actually, the Molten Fist is probably best. Flex Potion. Right now, it's almost impossible for Flex Potion to give us more damage than the rock, except with AoE. With Breakthrough. So against the wriggler with Flex Potion, that might really help. 14, and unfortunately this is not a kill. Maybe I should have used... We'll just tank the damage, it's okay. And the strength potion is probably also more than 15 damage, but how quickly? Oh, I should have used so many more of those potions. I could have saved so much health. Some good shop items as well. I do like Pommel Strike. I do like Burning Pact because it's a controlled exhaust. And I do like Shockwave, but right now I want to play more offensively. Maybe we do the Burning Strike, Pommel Strike, not Burning Strike. It's called Burning Pact, Pommel Strike, and Forgotten Ritual might be nice as well now as well, since we have Burning Pact. Molten Strike exhausts as well. Do we visit another shop later? Or we could remove something. Let's remove a defend, and we will figure out how to get block later on. Okay. Wait, didn't I? Never mind. Wait, didn't I buy the other card? Why do I not see it? Okay, I'm weirded out. This, I kind of confused myself. I hurt myself in confusion. Okay, it's the regular. And I do want to use potions. Not quite what I was hoping for. 20 damage, okay. So what we want is the AoE in our hand once he dies. There it is. Okay, so now we use the... Do we even need to? It's 11 damage. We might not even need to. 11 damage might be enough, right? Okay, we take some here. But... I think we should be able to win this fight without taking any more damage. Unless we are unlucky like this. Okay. Still a good fight. This would have helped in the fight as well. Now we're in front of a choice. Rupture, Fight Me, or Blood Roar. None of them synergize great with our deck. We don't have attacks yet that hurt ourselves, or we don't have, we can't lose HP on our own yet. I mean, strength is always nice, but also it costs 2 energy and the enemy gains 1 strength. I feel like taking the Fight Me is better than not taking it, whereas the other 2 might blow to my deck more than they help. And I'll sneak in 1 rest. Oh, would have been better now. Oopsie. Hmm. 24 plus 15 would kill the jackfruit. And killing that gives me 1 more energy and a card draw. For some damage mitigation. Okay. And we're still holding on to our flex potion, are we not? So this is 10 damage. This could be 10 damage plus 13 damage. Not quite enough. This could be 19 damage. That's enough. Okay. Spite. Deal 5 damage if you've lost HP this turn. Hit 2 times. But it's a 0 cost. Which right now helps us more than anything. And now do we just take the strength and then do a lot more damage the next couple of turns? Okay. 15, and this is the fight. The first hand you draw each combat is upgraded. This is nice. This is strong. Cascade is strong as well. Might even want to upgrade it. Oh, yes. Okay. So Cascade with... that would be 4 cards. Most of these are well. Let's play it with a Flex Potion. Was even lucky a little bit with the relatively early vulnerable. Okay, this is a good boss fight. No damage taken. Old coin, interesting. Twin Strike would help us with our Perfected Strike and works well with our Strength gain. Stomp would also benefit from Strength gain. I feel like Stomp is the better card here. Okay, what do we have? That's 9 damage, 13 damage, 17 damage, which I do want to block. And so we could kill someone and gain strength, but so, and we could mitigate the downside of the enemy gaining 1 strength. But it's probably better to use some of the energy for block. And even try to draw for more block. Didn't find any. Do I drink a potion for this? Because that's quite a bit of damage, right? Didn't help. Still taking a lot of damage. Okay. Now, what do we get here? Another Pommel Strike. I do like Pommel Strikes. And I do feel like, because we have Bellows, which upgrades my first hand, I don't need that desperately to upgrade. I don't need the Bash, because he's still intangible. Or slippery, sorry. Does he have strong multi-attacks? I think not so much, right? It's not that bad. And I might even throw the potion. Okay. I'm taking some damage, 23. Okay. Now, can I kill him fast enough? Is the question. Let's retain the Stomp. And maybe we draw some Yes. 11 damage. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Are we dead? Did we lose already? Did we lose the act already? Seems like it, right? What did we do wrong? What did we do wrong? Out of spite. Okay. So, this was weird. This was... We went into the boss fight with plenty of health, with some decent cards. Not great cards, but decent cards. But maybe just not good enough of a deck. I also didn't think that we were, like, particularly unlucky in the boss fight. Yeah, maybe... Again, could have had some more health with using more of the potions. Yeah, this was difficult to say. I mean, I know that I made mistakes, but it didn't feel like any of the mistakes I made were big enough to lose me the run this early. Okay, this looks like a path. A random record, exhaust your hand, get random cards. Doesn't really make my hand that much stronger, but could be useful against the regular cards, right? The infestations. And also it's exhaust, so maybe the start of an exhaust build. Any zero costs? No. Dexterity potion. Okay, and a rampage. Sure, we take it. Rampage is damage. Okay. We block, we play the cards, we take some damage. We exhaust when we can't attack. Oh, the stoke gave another stoke. Interesting. But this allows me to exhaust it, which then makes it get played from the exhaust pile. Interesting. Unrelenting and Whirlwind. Whirlwind is nice against the regular as well. Not so good against the statue. But Whirlwind is bad with everything else, it feels like. Whereas Unrelenting might work well with a lot of the other potential cards that I could get. Now let's full block. Needed to think whether or not I want to go for the extra attack. Something big, please. Uppercut. Not quite enough. This is block. Okay. Found some block at least. And a kill. The block potion I feel like is more than the other one. Ashen Strike versus Uppercut. Ashen Strike is... I mean, I love Uppercut. I really love... I love the weak, and it's difficult to get a source of weak on the Ironclad. But Ashen Strike might work really, really well with Stoke. Let's drink a potion here. Not what I wanted. Then let's drink the other potion as well. This guy can do a surprising amount of damage if you don't pay attention. Ah, now I have them in the same turn. Maybe I exhaust my hand. Play this one for free, and now I'm kind of missing 2 extra damage. Damn. Yeah, this is what I mean. And all of a sudden, he did a lot of damage out of nowhere. Okay, let's take the flame barrier. It's a strong defense, and it's really good in situations like these, but I didn't draw it. Now, please. Flame barrier would be nice. Damage to all enemies is actually not too bad here. And 8 damage twice lets me kill one of them. So, oh no, it wasn't. Oops. If the enemy is vulnerable. Whoopsie. Yeah. Another fight where I take an unnecessary amount of damage. This is what I wanted earlier. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, some extra strength. Okay. Now, do I even have enough health to win this fight? Embarrassing. Embarrassing. 15. Because maybe I don't. Okay. This time I know what happened. This time I know that I took way too much damage on the normal fights. And as you can probably tell by now, my win rate in this game isn't the greatest. And there are probably some lessons I still have to learn. I don't like those 3 blessings. Underdogs. Well, here's a path with 5 elites. Oh, do we feel that strong? The first 3 card rewards you see upgraded. This might give me the momentum we need. Because we get the reward quite late. But this is another fight where we take damage, right? You can see it. So 4 damage is less than 12. But this one gives somewhat unlucky draws. Okay, got him. Entropic Brew is nice. Probably the breakthrough. We will probably need to play it in the normal fights. Can't be greedy about it. Steady might be nice on breakthrough. And that's it. So maybe we just take the normal one. $13. Yeah, this can actually really help in some of the fights. 20, we do 27. Another potion. Burning Pact is probably too slow. But Burning Pact is good against fish, the soul fish. But also we want to fight 5 elites. So we probably need the damage. And the card draw can help as well. Gain to max HP. Where's our next heal? We don't have any heals. So we use the heal here. And in fact we might even let's see what we draw if we play this attack. So that's 13, that's a kill, that's good. Now we need to find 14 damage, we can find 14 damage. Pillage could also be nice, but Shrug It Off is also really good. And here we drink potions. This fight worries me. So our breakthrough does 13 damage. Or if we play the duplicator, well, they do get 7 defense, so it's more like 13 plus 26 minus 7, so it's 19. It would be nice to get them under 19. Which would take almost the same amount for most of them. In terms of the same amount of normal strike hits. Right. Not quite under. Do we just tank the damage now? Let's not. Let's try to defend. And now we play the double breakthrough, and with some luck, yeah, no, I imagined they would get their defense in between, but we do get to kill the enemies that are attacking us. Okay, good fight. Every time you play an attack or skill upgraded for the remainder of combat can be nice, but it also feels kind of slow. Next elite is either the statue. No, wait, we are in the fish level. What do I do against the... Alright. I'm worried now about the Barnacle Man. Barnacle Man is annoying. And so is the eel. Yes, Barnacle Man is annoying. Let's get the juggling, because maybe we get another good attack to use it with. 16. Alright, I'd really like to get rid of them earlier. $22. Can we get him as well? But that one is summoning a new one. And they're both attacking. And now I'm missing a bit of damage, but we get it. Okay. We are worried about Barnacle Man. And I think I'm hoping for an Iron Reef, which is an attack and defense at the same time, which would work well with Headbutt, or we might get something great from the Infernal Blade. Let's play for luck with the Infernal Blade. And we will probably need to use the potions as well. I'm looking at Entropy and Prowess. The extra Dexterity might help. The Entropy might also help. And I'm also throwing a Weaken Potion here. Now, oh, you choose a card to transform. This is great news. Okay, got vulnerability on him. Armaments is great. Oh, this is great as well. This is a good attack. And we get the defense and another attack. 22 damage. Whirlwind is not so great, but we can block 11 with this. 19. And some damage. Okay, so far so good. Hellraiser, I don't have the energy for both of them. I do want to play the defend. Take 8 damage. Oh no, Hellraiser isn't that great because I already removed most of my strikes, right? So I don't get too much value out of that. And I get another Hellraiser. Funny guy. Wait, we can kill him. What am I thinking about? Frozen Egg. Cascade. Cascade is decent. Bloodletting is also decent. Then, alright. No reward, and now we fight the big eel, terror eel. Twin strike, okay. Sorry. I might not win this. Anyhow. Juggling isn't that strong. I don't think I'm gonna play that many attacks. 24. He's starting to really hurt. And we are not getting close to the... Okay, there we are at the half line. Next turn sucks because we are drawing the wrong cards. And now we need 37 damage, which I don't think is possible. That's 10 damage. No! 3 runs, 3 losses. A terror eel was too terrifying for the Ironclad. Yeah, if you have some ideas what I'm doing wrong, please let me know. Lava rock. Maybe 5 elites was just too greedy. That was probably the mistake, right? I should have taken another path. Maybe I'm just playing too greedy. It's very possible. Yeah, taking on 5 elites and so many of them so early could have been too much. Add 1 injury, choose 1 of 3 rare cards. Let's take a rare card. Conflagration. For each attack played this turn, so we want 0 cost cards basically. And auto attack cards. And if possible, we also want maybe to remove the injury. Flame barrier is nice though. It's just unfortunate that I want attack cards. Here, attack cards. Bloodletting is nice as well. And maybe headbutt. Havoc can also be nice for playing an extra card. Okay. I'm going with the headbutt instead. Okay, losing 2 energy on a bad draw on the first turn. But we in return get the flame barrier when we want it. This is not quite enough damage yet. Still not. Okay, next turn should be the kill. We get a potion as well. True Grid, maybe. True Grid would be nice if it was upgraded, but unupgraded. Probably prefer the sword boomerang. Oopsie. Oh, interesting. So now the Twig Slime kills himself on the flame barrier. And we blocked all damage. That was nice. Okay, so far this one seems decent. We are progressing without taking too much damage in the normal fights, which was one of the problems in the previous two. Here's our first possible 0 cost attack. But Dominate is also nice. Dominate has the potential to become really, really strong. But let's go with the synergy with the cards that we have right now. lose 3 max HP for a random upgrade. So it's more than likely that it's going to hit a strike or defend. But we don't get much value out of the smash as well. Let's hit the decipher once or twice. Bully is nice. Oh, 6 no, 6 is too much. This goes too fast. We are right in front of the shop, so I'll take the money. There's the Wriggler. And we do have still a fairy in the bottle. We have a weak potion. Don't need it this turn. And get it back. Now, do I see this right? If we play this, then we could do 2 damage to or 10 or 12. Okay, nice. Now this will allow us to kill most of them with normal attacks. Really good elite fight. And kill. Oh, inflame or pommel strike or breakthrough. I don't want the breakthrough anymore because we just killed the Wriggler. We got that problem solved. Inflame might be a decent amount of damage. Let's hope for some nice shop items. Okay, so we are fighting against the statue. No, yes, we're fighting against the statue and the bird. I do like Drum of Battle. The Spite might also be decent because of conflagration. But I think it's not worth the money. It's too expensive for 5 damage. Or maybe? Omni Slice is decent as well. And stays decent. Yeah, if I just look at Spite and Omni Slice in comparison, the Omni Slice is just better and doesn't cost too much more. And we could add in a Tremble, which we probably should against bigger enemies like the statue. Nunchaku is really strong. Nunchaku also works really well with the 0 cost cards that we have in our deck. Now, which card do we upgrade? Flameberry is a decent upgrade. Bloodletting is a decent upgrade. Inflame is conflagration as well. So many good cards to upgrade. I think Inflame is almost guaranteed to not be erased, but also we don't always play it. This is a difficult choice. Let's just go then by the rarity. It's a yellow card. Can't be too wrong. And against an elite like this, we do play our weak potion. Okay, and then we start hitting hard. We also don't mind exhausting, so we play the drum of battle. Lost our flame barrier, but maybe that doesn't matter. Alright, easy. All cards containing strike gain 1 replay this. Oh, that's a potion. Okay, and rage is really nice as well. This should make the next elite so easy. That I might not even play it. I might just keep this for the boss fight. We'll see. Oh, I should have played the defend first. Whoopsie. So, I don't mind the exhaust. Don't mind bloodletting. And then we play all the cards in order of lowest to highest damage. Like this, 25 damage. Oh, right, I'm exhausting that card. Whoopsie, forgot about it. Maybe I should have played that. Maybe I should have played the soldiers too. And all of this would have gone better. Never mind. Never strike dummy. Okay, maybe this is the run. I'm having some luck with my cards. This is the one. Got another fight without taking any damage. Inferno or Havoc, but Havoc isn't too great if it's unupgraded, and they already have so many cards that they want to upgrade. So we take the Inferno. And I don't think I need the rest because we still have the fairy in a bottle. And we have enough zero cost cards that upgrading the offering might be the best choice. Oh right, we have the strike dummy and we still have the soldiers too. I feel really, really strong right now. Okay. We tank those 22 as well. And probably we can now get can we? The stun in. Maybe not. So, oh no, we do. This is the stun. Maybe too early, maybe I should have tanked that hit. We will see. This is the ring. Ringing. Let's block. And do we get a kill here? No. So another block. Oh yeah, we are taking damage as well, but we still have the fairy in a bottle. And yeah, we just kill him. Feed, mingle or 1-2 punch. Feed is a bit greedy, but maybe I want to be greedy. We have headbutt, so we have a bit of control. Ooh, cost 0 and gains eternal. This is really, really big. This is actually great. We have so many things that synergize with 0 costs. And maybe we want to take the question marks. I don't know all the events that can spawn in this act. 19. Yes, we also have the nunchaku and the strike dummy. This is almost a problem of getting the feet in at the right time. Ladder. So maybe we just defend now. That's too much. Okay, we don't get the feet. That's okay, we don't get the feet. I don't want to take the damage. But we do take the headbutt for some more card control, deck control. Sure. No. No, no, no. Tank. And we hope for a well-timed feed. Okay, nice. Got the feed in. I don't think I'll get a good place for the fairy in the bottle. So I'm discarding it. Let's do kill them. And do we? That's 23 damage. Not quite a kill. Oh, now we can't. Oh, that's my bad. See? Now I can't top deck my feet anymore with Drum of Battle, or I'm going to lose it. I'm playing this really stupid. I'm playing this way too greedy because I want to find the feet. Yeah, I'll just end the fight. I was getting too greedy. I noticed myself getting greedy. Pay 50 gold, add 2 enlightenment to your deck. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 1 this turn. Doesn't give me 1 too much, but I can remove the injury still. And then I'm finding a shop. Maybe another Drum of Battle. Oh, this would have been great as well. Too bad. Yeah, I spent all my money. Mm-hmm. $21. I really would like the card that allows you to... Actually, it's not so important. I was thinking about the card that allows you to play strikes automatically. One more draw for the feet. No? Okay, then... Oh, no, we can't kill. Oopsie daisy. Spire is a decent relic, but we need health now. Don't even want to play the offering because of the HP. Oopsie. Did I play another game way too greedy? Do I now need to play Rages and Flame Barriers every turn? Damn. 30. I lost! I lost again! Unless I get a kill? No, of course not. I'm playing too greedy. I'm playing too greedy. Someone teach me this game. I need coaching. Yeah, I'm still making... I don't know if it's beginner mistakes, but... just playing too greedy. Trying to kill all the elites. But I can't help it. I really want to kill all the elites. So, here a couple of pathways that allow me to kill 3 of them. If I manage to do it right. Maybe I should play more adaptive. Which is, the moment you ask that question, almost always true. Of course you should play adaptive. Don't lock yourself into one path. Right? But if I, for example, if I start going along this path, it's automatically 3 elites. There's no way to... Well, no, I could avoid 1 elite here and only fight 2. Whereas if I take the right path, I have a choice at multiple points. Well, I can't avoid fighting 1 elite. But once I'm here, yeah, I can choose between 1, 2 or 3 elites. Because after every elite I have the choice to leave the path, which is probably smarter, right? It's probably smarter to play the way that gives you more options, and not lock yourself into the biggest, most yeah, strongest path. Do we have an early shop on this way? Not really, unless we find one randomly, or we beeline for the shop. So we could take the golden pearl and take the first shop. We could transform strikes and defense, but the Ironclad is one of the few classes where the strikes don't feel as bad. Let's take the golden pearl and take the shop instead of the question marks. And maybe we get a good relic. So do we tank the 12 damage and kill the leaf slime? But logically we save 1 HP by playing this and killing him next turn. Because it's only 4 damage. We do 18 damage, is not quite a kill. So we block instead. And now we have the kill. Oh, those are all good cards. I'm thinking Burning Pact is probably the one with the weakest impact early game, which is why I'm not going to take Burning Pact. Though I do really like the card in the later acts. Inflame can be a good amount of damage. Not with the starting hand, of course, but once you have like some other cards like a zero cost attack or a sword boomerang or something like that, it basically takes 2 turns, maybe 3 turns to get the value out of it. Drum of Battle I like because it exhausts, so all other exhaust cards work with it. It also works well with zero cost attacks. But I think right now I do need the extra damage more than I need the exhaust. And we will see if that changes once we find the relic. Eight. We do 8 damage. 8 times 3 is 24, so still not a kill. Take 3 damage, and do we have a kill now? 7 and 8 is 15, right? And a kill. Bloodletting is nice. Thunderclap is also, they're also all nice. Probably taking the Tremble because it will synergize with almost everything else we might find or not find. Take a bit of damage here, take a bit of damage there, and then we have a strong attack turn. Okay, working nice, and managed this part as well. Now, how do we feel about those card rewards as a choice? I do like Bloodletting, but the other two might be more helpful for the elites in this act. Again, the elites in this act are the Big Bird, the Statue, and the Wriggler. I don't know in which order I will fight them, but hopefully I will fight all of them and win, of course. The second wind would allow me to remove all the status cards from the Wriggler and also from the Ventum, the act boss. Expect a fight doesn't really synergize too greatly with most of our other cards. I don't have block yet, so maybe I do take the second wind. And this shop might be a lot more defining for what we do in this act, or how we want to build our deck. For example, the Paper Frog really wants us to play with more vulnerable. Festive Popper is nice, but not build defining. I don't have a curse to remove, right? No. Pillage could turn out to be nice card draw, especially if I remove the defense with second wind. So maybe that's my decision, right? Maybe it's... Do I have enough money for both? Paper Frog and Pillage? That's 279 minus 8. Barely. Let's think a second about the colorless cards as well. Retain, this would allow you to, allow me to remove status cards as well. And that also gives me some exhaust. But that's also what we get why we got second wind, right? It's less reliable because it doesn't have retain. But I think this is the way to go. Now we want to find some more reliable vulnerability generation. But that shouldn't be too difficult to get as Ironclad. We play the Pillage, then we get the second wind, and do we exhaust the Inflame for some extra block? No, we don't get this. Oops, well, that didn't work out. Is the amount of incoming damage enough to play the attack potion, get value out of the attack potion? We can also... No, we don't have enough for the kill, but with the attack potion, so it saves 6 HP, maybe even more. And yeah, 6 HP, 9 HP, because we got to play an extra block. That makes sense. And hopefully we can finish the second guy off without any additional damage. We can. And we got a new potion, which is nice. Okay, so because of Paper Frog, the Thunderclap now seems a lot more valuable than you would have seen otherwise. But is it enough to pick Thunderclap over Stone Armor? I do like Stone Armor because it's block that isn't a skill. But also it's not a lot of block. It's and against a lot of the elites and bosses, you want a lot of block in one turn when you need it. Let's go with the Thunderclap. I feel like Thunderclap is a card that it's also easy to skip because it's not a lot of damage. Okay, interesting first turn, but I feel like with our current setup, this should be an easy fight. Can we maybe even avoid the 25 damage? No. Next turn we draw the Bird Swoop, so it's probably more damage to play the Thunderclap now. Not play the Bash, tank the damage and get the kill in next turn. Do we have enough damage? With a Pillage? No. Unfortunate. 15 and... Wait. So that's 45. That's enough. Nice. Oh, Anchor's really good as well. Do I want the True Grit for some exhaust control? But I can only control it if I take another, if I get it upgraded, which doesn't look like I will if I fight the elites. So I really like upgraded True Grit Plus as a card, but the unupgraded one I don't like half as much. Iron Wave would also be decent for some more sustain, though it becomes late. It becomes kind of weak later on. Okay, some extra health. Oh, a random upgrade. Do we have any card that really benefits from getting extra upgrade? It's more likely than not that a random upgrade would hit a strike or a defend, right? But even those are not. Let's decipher once. Second wind is decent. And now it's too expensive. That's good enough. So we still over half health. And we have a potion. We have a good deck. So we pick the elite. We fight the elite. And if you want to be really funny, we have the small bird kill its mama. Do we defend or do we rush the damage? I think we get enough damage to maybe we can save a little bit of HP. Mm, 15 incoming damage. So we extend the vulnerable, get some block, and next turn we start doing big damage, right? Not quite a kill. We could play the potion and save ourselves 21 damage HP, which we do. Oh, and we actually did kill the mama with the child. Funny. Inflame. Inflame is still decent enough, right? It's almost never a bad card. Battle Trance is also not bad. Battle Trance might give us the bird swoop a little earlier than we would have had it otherwise. Whereas Inflame takes takes a couple of turns to get value out of it. But it also multiplies with the vulnerable. I think the Battle Trance is probably stronger. Oh, transform a card in your deck or upgrade a card in your deck. Let's gotcha. Let's do the transform. See what we get. We're turning a defend into an attack card. So hopefully we don't need the defend later on. Actually, we might play it instantly. And hope we get out of this fight without taking too much damage. Let's play the Battle Trance first, see what we get. So now it might make sense not to play the Tremble, but to exhaust it with Second Wind instead. And put the vulnerable on the enemy by using Bash. We get a full block, and next turn this should be enough to kill him. Right? And we even get the Thunderclap on those guys. Unfortunately, don't get much value out of the vulnerable. Oh, another Second Wind, which allows us another full block. Really great. And what do I draw next turn? I have a lot of attack cards to draw. So if I just spread the damage around, probably didn't even need to do that. Probably could have focused one. Yeah, that would have been better. But this allows me to kill them. Kill him as well. And not quite finishing the battle, but close enough. Here we are. Now, another interesting choice. Only common ones. We could go for another Tremble. Let's go for another Tremble and then... Oh, wait, and obviously we also take the War Paint. And then our hope is to find the card that gives us strength based on the vulnerable on enemies. 10 damage, and it doesn't look like we can avoid it. Too bad. but now it should be easy kill. Inferno, another Iron Wave, Breakthrough. I don't think we are getting great cards for quite some time now. Maybe we take another Iron Wave against... Maybe I should start thinking about Act 2 elites. There's the Wasp guy. There's the Worm. The Worm that regenerates its parts. And what's the other Act 2 elite? There's the Worm. There's the Wasp guy. And I forgot. Can't be anything strong if I forgot about it. So against those two that I remember, Inferno might be nice, because Inferno does damage against the Wasp guy without counting as an attack, and it does AoE against the Worm that regenerates its parts. So let's take that. And we are still close to half health. I don't think we might need the healing. Do we have any card that we absolutely want to upgrade? Not really. Upgrades are nice, but none of them are game changing. So let's play it safe. Let's take the healing and instantly... Oh, I wasted this. I wasted the vulnerable too early. Whoopsie. Yeah, he can't be really attacked for now. Sure, let's take the defend. Okay, some damage. We are still trying to chip through the slippery, so we're not making damage. We will start doing damage next turn. Okay. This is where we start doing damage. 18. We also remember to block a bit. And do we get to block enough? No, we don't. What kind of colorless potion do we get? Yeah, not good. Not good. Oh wait, here's our block. Thank you. But I do want to play the tremble first. Okay. So we get to play a couple more turns. And with some luck, those turns are the ones that we need. Might even go for the extra damage here. And just barely, we win the fight. And that draw would have ended this here. Okay. We get to choose a rare card as a reward. All of them make some sense with our build. So cruelty is obviously we are already stacking vulnerability. Pacts and works at the very least together with second wind. And brand gives us controlled exhaust, which we might need with curses or status cards or other stuff. Also it's 0 cost and gives us strength. I don't think I have enough exhaust yet for Pact's End to be great. But cruelty seems a little bit slow. Also, it's just percentage-wise not that much of an upgrade. So let's take Brand. Okay, interesting. We could play Brand automatically at the start of every fight. We could also play Tremble at the start of every fight automatically. Or transform Bash into Break, which is 5 vulnerability. This is great, actually. No need to think too much longer about it. And let's take a look at different paths we might take. Here's a free elite path with a potential shop early on. Here is another free elite path. This one gives a little bit more options to chicken out if we take too much damage. So this one is a definite fight of 2 elites. And this one we can choose after every elite whether or not we want to fight more of them. So by that logic, like we did last act, the right path is better. In case we take too much damage from the normal enemies. So 19 incoming damage, which we can mitigate. Okay. So easy fight, easy first fight in this act. I say, and then I still need to prove that it's true. Okay, we got him. Took 1 damage, but healed even more. Fight me or bloodletting. I feel like I don't have too many energy sources, so let's take the bloodletting. And Wongos. Welcome to Wongo. We have what you want at wrongtastic prices. Peruse our wares and enjoy your time at Wongos. They continue without even looking up. So, I got the voice right. I don't want to downgrade a random card. So we will either pay 100 gold or 200 gold. Let's see, what does the Intimidating Helmet do? Whenever you play a card that costs 2 energy or more, gain 4 block. Do we have too many cards that cost 2 energy? I just got 1 reduced to 1. So this isn't too great. So I'd rather have the random common relic, which is Vaya's. Nice. This is actually helpful. Another time we take 1 damage in the first turn, but we should be able to end this fight, unless we are unlucky in our draw now. So we only do 6 damage. If we hit him 5 times, he's stunned. We have only 2 attacks in our hand, so that's not going to happen. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 non-attacks in our hand that are not second wind. So that's 28 block, or 21 block if we play the Inflame. Or we play the Defend and the Inflame. Have 8 block and then delete the other 2 for plus 14. So that's 25 block, and the Inflame Plate. That's better. Oh, 22. I made some mistake in my math somewhere in that. And next turn we get the kill. Easy. Dismantle if the enemy is vulnerable, hits twice. Uppercut gives us weak or weaken on the enemy. That's now a 2-cost card. But I probably... Do I like the card draw more? No, probably the... Let's take the Pommel Strike. It's just too strong. Too often it's too strong. Right, what does this enemy do again? He makes us only be able to play one skill each turn. I don't like that. I am okay with taking some damage from Inferno and and Hemikiosis in order to get him killed more quickly. Okay, nice draw. Oh no, he's the one. Right, I forgot. He's the one who... Okay, so we take 24 damage. That's unfortunate. Who reduces our strength and dexterity. I forgot about it. Can I draw some defense? No. Whirlwind might be nice against the Worm, which should be coming up soon. But also it's not that strong, actually. Let's skip. First time this one we skip the card reward. Another common relic, not a great one. Oh right, this is the other elite that I forgot about. I remember. Let's play the potion. He does good amounts of damage almost every turn, so this should reduce the amount of damage we take to a nice degree. And taking some damage is expected against an elite. Okay, 21. Thinking about how to block. But second wind probably... It would remove the bloodletting and nothing else. Okay. Okay, this is one turn where he doesn't attack. And I don't think I need to play the Inferno. I think the 6 damage don't make too much of a difference. I hope I'm not too wrong about this. Actually, this turn also not doing too much damage because he had a lot of block. Okay. Ruined Helmet. The first time you gain strength, each combat double the amount gained. Oh, unfortunately, because of Vaya, I think this is just one strength fix. I don't think I can increase that. Let's get the Flame Barrier. We don't have too many defensive cards in our deck. We still have a decent amount of health. We do want to fight 2 elites, but before we do, we still have other campfires that we can take. But we might get a card reward here that we then want to upgrade here. So maybe we heal now. And oh, and with Pantograph, we probably don't want to heal anymore. Now we want to use all of the upgrades for all of the campfires to upgrade. Okay, this is the worm that I was talking about. Oh, killing one just like that. Not taking any damage so far. Yeah, I'm lacking energy generation. Okay, got some block at least. He regenerates. He does 14, 25 damage. So this saves me a bit. And one of them still has vulnerable, the others don't. Hmm. 21 damage, 20 damage. I might want to drink the potion, which means I probably want to play the bird soup first. Then tremble him, drink the potion, and have some energy left over. Nice. Okay, the bloodletting really helps. If I play the flame barrier and maybe even do some additional damage on them, and I have them all quite low and kill them now. Okay. Perfected strike or twin strike. I don't have a great amount of strikes. I don't have a great amount of exhausts, but I do use the exhausts that I do have quite often. Another card upgrade. Might even use the pommel strike for the card draw. Oh, and the shop. Nice, nice, nice. Membership card. Does the membership card actually save me any money? Probably not. So I would need to buy 2 more relics to make this worthwhile. So this would only become net positive in the next act. The next elite is the wasp guy. Mercury Hourglass does some damage against him, but also not a lot. What else do we have? Another flame barrier. We could remove a card. Eight damage, 8 extra damage on the first attack might be interesting. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, choose a card from it to put into your hand. Right now, I don't have any amazing cards for that, but eventually, maybe. None of the options here amaze me. Maybe we do take the membership card, and maybe we do take a card removal. Sure, let's remove a strike and lock in that we're not going to play perfected strike. And this is a strong attack that's worthwhile playing here. And so is this. Oh, actually, all of them are, kind of. Yes, all of them are worthwhile to play. Nice, I like this. Good elite fight, good elite fight. Molten Fist could really work well if we get Dominate. If we get Dominate, this would be so much damage. And I'm hoping for that. We do get the 25 HP from Pantograph, so we do want to take the Smith and not the healing right now. So, do we just upgrade the Bird Swoop? It's not a bad choice, I think. Because we play it a lot. We play it every time we see it. And just for fun, let's start with a Power Potion. Because maybe, probably, we get a new potion after this fight. If you exhaust it, gain block. Nice, nice, nice. And let's play this as well. Oh, we do tank some damage. Interesting. Okay. How are we doing? Another break. Wait, 24 damage. Can we tank that? Yes, we still have. We still have the HP for that. And next turn should be good thing we. I say, but then do we lose anyhow? So this is 19 damage and 17 damage. So it's, what is it? 36? We could slightly increase that. Okay, other question. How much block do we have? 15? 21? So that's just enough not to die right now. And now we need to kill. Thank God. It's always closer than I expected. I was almost convinced that we are like incredibly strong and don't need to worry about anything. Hui. Sai. First time I see this. At the start of your turn, gain 7 block. Not bad. But also the first card you play each combat is played in extra time. Also not bad. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Powers cost 1 more energy. I do have a couple of powers, but also not a great amount. Throwing Axe is similar, right? It's also basically 1 energy. But if I play a 2-cost card, which I don't have too many of, it's 2 energy. I think the throwing axes are just more fun. Okay, so there are a couple of ways again. I do want to shop at the end of the act. We're playing against. He's still in. That's weird. I thought Doorman was patched out. Okay. That's surprising. Okay, remember the first card I play is doubled. And Flame Barrier might be the card. Sure, let's play defensively. And not take any damage because these enemies reduce our max HP if they hit us. We don't want to play Battle Trance first. So maybe the Inflame, double Inflame, then the Battle Trance. And we should be able to kill them even if we have to use a potion, not a potion, a bloodletting. Break or... break is just a kill, right? No, apparently, I see. I see. So, even if it plays twice, it only targets once. Setup strike or pommel strike. Setup strike could also be nice with the double play. Okay, sure. Yeah, I really want the card that gives me strength based on vulnerable on the enemies. Oh, should have played that. Whoopsie. 24. Annoying. Okay, break and got him. And in anticipation of finding that card, I'll take a Molten Strike. Oh. None of those are great. Let's keep our money. Okay. Sure, let's play the attack, even though we don't break through. Now we do. Got this attack in, accepting some of the incoming damage. Isn't this every turn? Oh, each combat. Oh, I was mistaken. I should read more carefully. It's each combat, not each turn. That changes things. That does change things. So, okay, taking 19 damage is not what I wanted to do here. Yeah, I don't like how this fight went. This fight didn't went the way I wanted it to. Stampede can be nice. Horncleat. What is Horncleat? Ruined Helmet for Molten Egg. Ruined Helmet. That's one less strength for Molten Egg. I don't really want to... Ruined Helmet is probably... I would have preferred not to trade. Alright, those guys. Can we get a power as well? Feel no pain sounds great in case we do lose some of our... cards in this phase exactly. 14 damage. Don't want to lose. Okay, we just kill him. Easy. Losing our upgrades. 26 damage. Annoying. Okay. Oh no, we're dead. Oh wait, but we're not dead because we have a lizard tail. Ui. Saved us there. Okay. 40 damage. Did they always do so much damage? I don't remember it that way. I'm almost dead again. What is this? Now I need some good card draw. And I don't have 11 block. Too bad, yeah. Another great one, but another not great enough one. Died again. Okay, I think that's too many deaths for me for today. How many ones was that? Like 6 ones? Not timeline, but character stats, 1 history. So 1, 2, 3. I don't think I've played other games. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs. None of them a win. Yeah, but GG's. Too bad. I'm kind of... No, I play some more some other day. No. Those were some interesting ones. Did I learn anything? I think for the first time in basically ever playing this game, I tried to not force myself to play against every elite. So maybe I learned something. Maybe I learned not to be as greedy. But it just feels too good. Like if you have all the relics and all the good cards and all the rare cards, it feels too good, right? To not try to get there. I'll probably play some Demon Bluff next stream. Is what I'm... Yeah. Which is tomorrow. Yeah. Same time. Hope to see you then. That's it for today. And yeah, thank you. Bye bye.